is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. So yesterday at WWDC 23, Apple released iOS 17 for all eligible devices. They dropped support for the 10 and 8, but everything forward is capable of getting it. And if you are a registered developer, you can take advantage of it right now yourself if you download those betas. Now, having said that, this is a very early beta for a very big update for their OS. So this is a V build. If you saw our video yesterday going over that, it is very early on. So the normal disclaimers come with betas as is. It is not perfect. There is issues. And I want to talk to you guys in this video if you should upgrade or not due to those issues on your primary device. A lot of us always want to jump the gun, get in on these beta builds and see how it is to have the latest and greatest. But there's a reason that there's a month gap between when the developers get it and when there is that public release for the beta. Usually about 3 or 4 betas go through before public beta testers get their hands on, and this is a pretty good example of why you should wait. So first things first out of the gate, yes, it works. Yes, you can use it on your daily driver if you choose, but I want you to be aware of a couple of things. Battery life is always one of the big first things that get hit, and sure enough, this phone is getting hot. It is getting pretty hot regularly, especially even when charging, but the battery seems to degrade even faster than normal. And if your battery health is not at 100%, you could be having some issues with anything from the iPhone 14 series down. I purposely mentioned the 14 series because that is the newest phones that they offer with the better battery health, you would assume, but that's not the case right now. Degradation has been significant on battery health, so the beta here is really magnifying just how bad battery health is on my 14 Pro Max. But beyond all that, not only are you having regular slowdowns, ProMotion seems to be really dropping frames from 120 hertz really low, below 60 for sure from time to time. We are also having issues where obviously random app crashes are happen. Expedia is one specifically. There really just has been a lot of little bugginess to it. When you pull down the notification shade, the boxiness is still there on notifications occasionally. It's not as prevalent as it was in iOS 16, but it is something to be wary of. So just be mindful of that if you decide to upgrade. And the biggest call out here, to keep this video short and sweet, iOS 17 isn't that big feature rich for big updates. Yes, if you want that to leave FaceTime messages they have, or yes, you can do your contact cards that you can use NFC finally to tap and share your contact information with. There are a lot of little changes, but personally, I think the biggest one is the improvement to the keyboard. This keyboard has been trashed for the longest time, and it is definitely improved here, significantly so. But having said that, this is a major OS release. This should have been labeled 16.7 rather than 17.0. That's just kind of how we feel. Personally, if you guys think it's a big upgrade and you see a lot of benefits in what they've added here, you can download it, you can use it. You're not going to be experiencing terrible issues, but just keep in mind your battery will be one of the issues that you will experience having less of battery health with. And then also obviously charging and usage, it does get a little warm. Again, this is beta 1. We should be receiving our second beta in a couple of weeks. Hopefully that will improve on it. Even all the features that Apple talked about are not currently live yet. Journaling app is not live here if you needed that or you cared for that. But there are a lot of features still to come since this is only the first beta. So that's just our 2 cents on it. I know a lot of you guys are still going to probably go and download it. You're going to register just to pay that $100 and get the new betas. It's not a bad thing. It definitely works. Phone has been consistent. Calls are working. That visual voicemail, whatever you want to call it, live time voicemail transcription, it's there. It works. We tried that out as well. Standby works. It looks cool. It looks great. But keep in mind for standby also, if you're not using an iPhone 14 Pro, that display shuts off after 20 seconds as well. So little caveat with an asterisk there that we didn't see Apple announce also. Just another call out. Let us know in the comments down below, guys. Did you upgrade? How is your experience so far? Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.